breakdown in gold. I'm going to share my perspective of gold this week. So starting from the daily time frame, we're saying gold has been in this continuous upward trend, creating higher highs and lows, breaking the previous all-time high, and now creating a new high. So we see this big move to the upside, and we see this retracement here. So we see after price breaking the resistance level here, monthly resistance level, we see price came and test there as support. So that's one. And second, when you use your Fibonacci tool from this low to this high, we're seeing prices totally respecting the 61.8 multiple times, one, two, which is a key. So we're seeing price coming and testing the resistance and support, respecting the Fibonacci retracement, and also when you use your trend line from this low, connecting them, you're seeing prices totally respecting one, two, and currently this is where the price is trending, right? So that's key. We're seeing also the EMAs trading sideways, meaning we're in a slight consolidation around these levels. So I'll explain a little bit what I see. So we're seeing this big move to the upside, right? Then when you zoom in lower time frame, like around here, we're seeing we had this big move to the upside. We had this big wick, meaning exhaustion. Then we had this one push to the upside. Then we had this strong engulfing candlestick in the daily. Price tested, then we had this big meltdown, right? So all this price action that happened here was engulfed by this one single candle. So it means they're highly a lot of selling pressure. Then we see, okay, we had this test of the monthly as support. Then we had this big, small move to the upside. Then we had, okay, price came around this liquid point of control. Then we had this big drop. So all this price action here was engulfed with this single candle. So it means there's still a lot of selling pressure happening. And also when you look here, we see a lot of accumulation phase. You see accumulation. But all of this price action trying to push to the upside was engulfed with this red candle. So also here, same applies here. We're seeing a lot of price action indicating to the more selling pressure, right? So we're seeing now price action is below the EMAs, and EMAs are crossed to the downside. So potentially in the daily time frame, we could see price at least come and test the monthly support also, or maybe possibly come for a full retracement of this low here. So I'm looking for a potential full retracement because of this, a lot of selling opportunities, a lot of strong selling but sellers in the market. Then when you look down in the 4 hour time frame, so this is the area I explained, right? So let's put here. So we see this big move to the upside, price test as support, move to the upside, support. Then we had this point of control here, institution adding selling a lot of sell positions. Then we had this meltdown to the downside, right? So price came and test this one as resistance, meltdown, right? So when you take another, you see like this is the same pattern as here. Then when you take the same thing here, you align it straight. What happened? Price tried to come to the upside to this point of control before this strong meltdown, and we had this big drop. So the same thing is happening, you see. So this is the same pattern, the same pattern that occurred here. We see price came and test that one, and we had this meltdown, right? So the same pattern here we're having here. So we're having this kind of like support level here. So we're seeing this big move to the upside, testing this liquidation level. Then we had this meltdown. So what are we expecting on Monday, right? So on Monday, I'm expecting something like big move at least to this liquidation levels here, then a drop, very big drop. But there are many targets that I'll be looking for. So one thing, if I base my Fibonacci based on the counter trend line, I put it from this low to this high. We see not only are we seeing price respecting technically the 61.8, and the targets could be around this. This is where I'm targeting the negative 0.27. This is my overall target. Target, let's say target 2. So our first target, we need to see price break this monthly support and at least drops to this level here. So overall, I'm looking for this downside move here to this area here, around here. So based on this Fibonacci retracement levels, because I indicated in the daily, we're seeing a lot of a lot of selling pressure here, and price is coming to all this point of control, massively rejecting. So on Monday tomorrow, we see a lot of, you see this all those weeks. We need at least even come and tap in these weeks before move to the downside. So I'll be looking for selling opportunities. And also when you look in the 4 hour time frame, you see this counter trend line is still being respected, creating high highs at low highs, low low, low highs, low low. Then EMA is up, so it means price action is below the EMA, is indicating we're in a continuation to the downside. When you look at the 1 hour time frame, that's the same thing. So good scenario I'll be looking at is good buying opportunities there or around this level here, this weak area here, somewhere around there. So the whole area here is still super valid. The first target will be somewhere around here. So I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and hope you guys capitalize in this trading setup. So I'll be looking for a lot of sell opportunities. Also, the core data shows institutions are now adding some sales position and long position at the same time, so we could see a pullback to the downside before a move up to the upside, right? And also the NFP data that came out, you see the US employment started increasing, becoming so good, so we could see a slight pullback to this level. So key area to watch. I wish you guys a wonderful week. So let me put this. I'll be looking for short opportunities around here. Stop loss, let's say until there. Then I'll be looking for that target. Thank you.